8 in the morning, 8 a.m. and what do you call it? We've been driving and now it's 20 to 3 in the evening, and in the afternoon my wife corrects me, PM. And then the start bit is nice because it's motorways and you can do 120, but now it's these tiny roads with 80 kilometers an hour, and it is kind of brain numbing. But yeah, other than that, feelings being alright. The only thing, obviously, stiffness from sitting down for prolonged periods, but that's to be expected. No feeling of fatigue yet. Don't know why. How does this sitting differ from sitting at... Well then, yeah, that's one thing. If I sit in front of the TV, then I get fatigued easily if I don't do anything. But sitting in front of my computer, I need to think about that a bit more. How it goes. But yeah, I'll try and create a time-lapse video of riding this last 100 kilometers. So the room we got from Oulu is fairly big, and we have got this fellow with us. And what do you call it? Well, it's a standard family room with a king size bed, but the nasty thing is the view is absolutely horrible. We went with the kids and we went walking along the shore, and we went to the Oulu market square where there's a Toripoliisi, and we tried to get Sofia to participate in a picture holding the hands of the Toripoliisi, but no go. Elisa was halfway game, but not Sofia. And I walked maybe, I don't know how much, maybe 2 kilometers, no, not even, hey, Rudy, hey, not even 2 kilometers. And I'm feeling horrible afterward. It's funny that especially in new places, he gets in a state like that. And when we were walking at the market square, and there's these tarps over the selling booths, and the wind was kind of flapping them like sails on a boat, and he was absolutely freaking out. And let's see if I can get him into control. But yeah, walking, it has been horrible. Hey! For a long time, and it continues to be horrible. And I sure hope that I find some kind of a help to it, towards it, so I can start walking normally again. It saddens me. He's like high on something, running. So, normally when you book a family room, you expect to get something slightly more spacious than normally. But this time, Scandic gave us a nasty surprise. This is, well, cabin rooms are alright because they're sold as kind of minuscule rooms and you don't pay so much for them. But to sell this is a family room, I mean, I would, if you look at it, it's a single. This is the bed that this room normally has, and then it has a sofa, which I guess opens up as a double, and then they have brought in a spare bed. So I don't even know how we're going to fit the stuff here, but it's rubbish. I don't like it at all. The view is a lot better than from the last hotel, given that we can see something else than a room. The nice thing was that they remembered that we have a pet and they gave the dog special treats, which is the first, and there's loads of fruit there, so that's a nice touch. But the room itself, it's appalling to me. But yeah, which gives me an idea. Maybe I'll call the receptionist and ask if they have anything bigger, because we can't fit in here properly. What else? Yeah, the drive, I seem to be fairly alright when driving, and there's no kind of brain fog or anything like that. So I'm able to do the driving alright, but it is numbing. I think we drove from 10 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, so it was a long ride. And this place, it doesn't seem to have a lot to offer. But as soon as the girls come back from swimming, I didn't bring my trunks. I just thought they were going to the amusement park in Stockholm, and but that's it. So the girls are going to the pool downstairs, and then when they return, then we'll go have a dinner and come to bed. But I will now call the receptionist and ask would they have anything bigger than this for us, because this is horribly small. Let's see how it goes. So, went downstairs, asked for a bigger room. Apparently all their rooms are of this size, and well, the positive thing is I got, or I don't think it's very positive, I paid for another room, so now we have two same size rooms, and the opposite, this is just a mirror image of the other one. And it has the same view, but still, I fork out money from it, and I think it's a disgrace that they sell these as family rooms. And I distinctly remember that they were more expensive because they were family rooms. There's no way you're gonna fit 4 people and a dog in a room like this. Not good. And food-wise, we ate the buffet, and it was, as a buffet goes, it was all right. But what do you call it? It's a buffet. Enough said. So, had a bit of drama last night. You know, when you, or at least when I go to bed, I start processing things and thinking what has happened during the day. Then I've remembered that, oh man, that mobile fridge, it's still in the car, and it is plugged into the back cigarette lighter plug, which lets out power all night, and it would have drained our battery. So approximately midnight, rushing down to the car to rescue the thing, and then there's no refrigerator in the hotel room, so I asked the bar was luckily it was just closing when I got in, and I said that I have this mobile fridge and there's no fridge in the room. Could you please fill this with ice, and then it'll survive the night. And yeah, I brought it in the room. It's there, filled with ice and looking cold. So then I put my earplugs on because the dog is fairly vocal during the night, but it kept my wife awake. So Terhi didn't have a good night's sleep. And now they're heading off to a spa with the kids, and I'm doing some business or taking care of the administrative stuff of the company. But yeah, what do you call it? Breakfast was, fairly alright, fairly standard stuff. In the time-lapse video, it looked horrible, but I took it anyway. And then after the kids are swam in the spa, and we're gonna drive to Stockholm. They're gonna get 3 hours, and then we're going. So yeah, and about the mobile fridge, it's like this here, and as you see, there's still ice left in there. There's 2 bottles of products that you're not supposed to keep in that temperature. So that is the mobile fridge. But as you can see, it hooks up to the 12-volt outlet from the car. But if you leave it there, it might suck out the battery. So that's why we had a bit of a drama, or I did. Eric was sleeping. So the girls went to the spa, and I'm left to tend for the dog and spend. Well, I'd put petrol or diesel in the car, but that's about it. And this is Örnsköldsvik, or however you pronounce it. It's a quite beautiful town. It's got a ski resort, and ski jumps, which I haven't. Well, Swedes are not that good at ski jumping, but anyway, they have one, and the spa is just beneath that fancy looking building. And they've got beautiful houses and architecture here. I kind of like the surroundings here, and it's more rural than Stockholm, where I'm used to being. Where, how do I say? People are a bit more. Snappy, or they're less tolerant. Here I find that people they're friendly and talkative and all of that. Now Poppy has received immense amount of attention. What else? No, I'm surprised by the city. And there's a lot of kind of hills. It's, well, not mountainous, but it's got these. If you look at this one here, when we're coming up to the spa, now it's fairly steep. Fairly steep hills. And there he spotted that there's a Pentecostal church right here, but I guess every single city has one, but it's very close to the Pingstkyrka. I guess every single city has one. That's the fancy building. And then this is turning to the spa. It is called Paradiset, which is, and apparently Terry had been put on a water slide that made her scream like a baby. It's funny how some people they're absolutely certain that they're the ones that this particular ride will now kill, even though hundreds and hundreds of people have done it before them. Still, they're now the person who's gonna get maimed by this particular contraption. And now we need to wait for a couple of minutes for the girls to come out. And that's the ski, or what do you call it? Ski jumps up there, right on the opposite side of the mountain. Or not mountain, hill. Blimp. Was a bitter disappointment. This one was a positive surprise. This is Scandic Malmin, and if we look at it, it's got a tiny sofa, fairly big bed, and it's overlooking Götagatan, I think it's called. And there's a tube station right at the window. But what the nice thing about this is this is for the parents. But then if you look in here, there's another room with its own TV and a bed where we can have the kids. So, kind of nice. So, today it's off to Gröna Lund, which is their amusement park. I was just mentioning that how stupid of a trip it to drive thousands of kilometers to get to an amusement park. The refrigerator drama continued yesterday. Surprise, surprise, I forgot it in the car again. It was tucked in Sophia's feet, so it's easy to forget. And the hotel, it doesn't have its own parking garage. It is just about 100 meters from the hotel. There's an underground facility. And the receptionist said, yeah, take your car there. So I did. Took all the baggage that was left in the car and walked up to the hotel. Tried to pay, but it didn't accept my credit card. And just refused. Said some malfunction thing message popped up. So then I came to the hotel, remembered that I forgot the thing and decided to go and get it because it might drain the battery. And that would be absolutely horrible. So I tried to get in, but since the payment didn't work, I didn't get the receipt or the card which allowed you to get in. I stood there for half an hour with Ruby and waiting that somebody would go in, so I'd just sneak in after them, but no luck. Spotted a police car with 2 officers in it, police officers, and went up to them and said that I have this problem and do you know how to solve it and what should I do? And then there's, sorry, we can't help. And then I said, but yes, you can. You can take your car and drive it to the garage gate, which then opens it up. And then I can walk in and get my stuff from the car. No. It's criminal activity. They can't participate. You're not stupid for asking. Then I came to the hotel receptionist, who happened to have a number. They called the security company, and then they said that I need to swipe my credit card, and then the door opens and go in. Now I'm waiting what do you call it, payment will be. Yeah, when I got in, I tested all my cards and none of them worked. So there's something wrong with their systems. Got my fridge, filled it with ice, and then they're sitting and waiting. So, what do you call it? Yeah. Was there anything else? No, I don't think so. It's becoming a horribly long video, so I'll compile this and post it. So, final note. Jesus, please.